One here.
Happy lunchtime, Minxie Ladies. Can't say good morning anymore because it's clearly the morning has whizzed by. I had a really, really lovely catch up with Tree and Ness of a beautiful product called Omni today. So I'll be able to tell you a little bit more about their divine lip balms that they produce actually in coming weeks. Anyway, I wanted to, Renee is standing in the wings there. She's frantically doing all your lovely online orders. And she has got her cheeky dress on from last winter, which is the best thing to be wearing right now because it's so cold again, ladies.
Yep.
Whoa. And we've got all our summer stock and it's like, oh.
I know. What a contrast.
It is a real contrast. And so I just wanted to say she had a lovely inquiry from a lady called Tony. And she's usually a regular shopper at Repertoire in Cambridge. And she actually mentioned significantly amazing service, mentionable. Charlotte?
It was.
Yeah, from Repertoire in Cambridge. And she went racing in there specifically to get these boots that Renee's got on. Now, if you are not familiar with the Radical boot, this boot is fantastic. Very few retailers throughout the country did back this style. Repertoire was one of them. Anyway, so Tony reached out and said Repertoire have sold out this winter year for them. Is there anybody else? And we've just discovered that the shoebox down in Picton actually have just about a size range still available, ladies. Yeah. So that's a bit of a score. The cool thing about this is you've got all the adjustability up through the front, but we've got a lovely, easy, versatile inside zipper to be able to get in and out of the boot. Bit of a luggy, grungy sole on it, but nice and light. And then the inside of this boot, ladies, is all fully lined with an Angel Touch lining, which is like a really smooth, velvety lining. And I think, you know, the way Renee's wearing it with her opaque tights and then this sort of the short, long winter dress is just like that kind of over-shirty dress. It's not a shirt dress, but you know what I mean. That kind of, it just looks fantastic. So really good. So we're back in our high leg boots again. I am wearing the Optimist boot with my little dress because it is my favourite boot. It fits my leg really well. So if you are one of those ladies with a more athletic leg, it's got the dual gussets here, but you do zip in and out the back of it. It's really nice and easy to get into. It comes in tan, a 36, a 37 and a 38 in the black, still available. And the tan is... 42, 36. We've got a 42, the typical 42, 36 still available in the tan in this boot. You know, I think the high leg boot, it has definitely done a bit of a comeback. And I think sometimes we think, oh my gosh, a high leg boot is so... winter, it's so high winter, but it's actually not. With maxi dresses, bare legs, the high leg boots look really good. So anyway, that's a little bit of now gratification, like you can wear this boot now and be into it. We had Laura, as I like to call her, come in and play with us on Friday. So you saw a little bit of her Thursday afternoon at the Drinkies the other day. On Thursday, and then she's like, oh, I want to come in and play, and so she did. And what she did is she unboxed a whole lot of our cartons, ladies, so that the ladies that came on the weekend would have seen a nice display of everything out now. So I'm just going to run you through, you know, I'm going to run you through probably something that's a little bit more, again, actually, Annie, come. We're just about to talk about the Renzo. Sorry, ladies, I seem distracted, and this is why. So Annie came in today looking beautiful. Actually, she looks like springtime. In fact, I look at her and I go, oh, I feel cold. Because she's just looking so like fresh in her shirt and her lovely white pants. But look what she's wearing at the bottom of that. She's got her lovely Renzo sneakers. They need a tiny bit of a clean, but these are last year's ones. So they're still looking pretty good. It's quite nice for ladies to see the rope sole a year down the track. So a lot of ladies have commented like, oh, how do I look after it? How do I protect it? Is it going to wear? And I mean, you can probably hear on the roof, it is bucketing down outside. So these have trudged through a few puddles and are still holding up really well. Thank you, beautiful Annie. So we just showed you the Renzo, and this is the colourway that Annie was wearing, the Renzo in the white milled leather and that lovely rope sole. So you can see from Annie's one, she's worn those in the rain and in all sorts of conditions, and the rope is still looking pretty damn amazing. Yeah, so you've got the hand stitched moccasin stitching over the top there, stitching the leather upper to the sole there, a little spotty signature insole lining on that. And yeah, so lovely little shoe, really, really comfortable, nice and platformed. And then this year we've thrown it into some new colourways. So you've got the lovely Geo Blue, which, this is kind of like a midnight
could work.
blue, could look really nice. Actually, this could look really nice. Annie, come back, Annie. Sorry, poor Annie. So I'm just going to hold this up. So there is a lot of navy stripe around, a navy white stripe around for this coming spring, summer. And I think it's quite nice to have an opposing pattern like that. Just be brave and rock that. As long as it's got the right colour tones and things, you'll be totally fine with it. So that could be, quite a cool little colour option. Thank you, Annie.
Good.
So there's the blue tones of that, and then you've got the tangerine tones of that as well, which again is really, really nice little pop of colour. Not too bright. It's a subtle pop of colour. And then this year we've got gold in the Renzo as well. So for you ladies that love a little bit of luxe metallic, of course, I always think a metallic goes back with anything. You can wear this with any colour, you should be able to. And we are doing silver. So we only had a few silver last summer. So you're right there.
Yep.
Well, see they're selling it, there we go.
Yep.
Nays picking up orders. Who's that going out to? Should we name drop?
Oh, no, it's yep. Well,
Okay.
no, it's in
Yep.
there. Don't
It's
know
a
her
swap
name.
over.
It's
No
a swap over.
name. It's a
Loves
no
them
name.
so much. And just needed to actually size down from 39
Size
to
down.
38. But
Okay, there we go. That's
it's all good.
Good bit of advice. So
Yes.
some ladies are finding that the Renzos are a larger fit, and so that is an example of Renee swapping out. Sandra is doing a swap over. So Sandra, we've got your ones back, and we're swapping you down into the 38 from the 39. So that's your lovely silver colourway in that. And the other also sparkly blue one. What do we call that?
Bloom and Sparkle.
It is a bloom and sparkle, thanks Ella. So it's got that lovely little shimmer there. All your high fashion colour tones for spring, summer, and underneath that. Then completely settled down with that nice little shimmer over the top of it, which is gorgeous. And then you can see behind me the Morgan slide. So last year, you may have heard me speak of this earlier, but last year we only ran this in kind of like a smudgy silver colourway. And of course all the ladies wanted it in white. So this year we have it in white, plus a whole lot of new colourways. Here's your little embroidered stitch. What do you call it? Stitching.
Pink cross stitch.
Yep, thank you, yep. And then that's your little
Lemon.
inky blue and lemon cross stitch there. So your pink and green, high fashion colours, and your cobalt and lemon there, which is really lovely. These are a great little style. I've got a tiny little bit of hidden elastic on either side of there. The thing with these kind of mules is you do need to have them to be able to hug your arch of your foot so they stay on and you don't keep flying out of the back of them. Of course, the pitch and angle of these kind of slides will help you stay down in them a bit more easily as well. And there's a lovely gold in that as well.
Love the gold.
Have you got any ladies watching this lunchtime?
Yeah, Tracy says I've got the same dress Renee has on. Love it. Not a dress kind of girl, but love this sweater.
Yeah, I was trying to think of that. Thank you, Tracy. It's like an oversized sweater, and it just has that really easy feel. You can kind of dress it up or dress it down. Reminds me to pull it out of the wardrobe.
Yeah. Adele says hello, lovely lady.
Good afternoon, Adele.
Leslie says love my black ones. I wonder if she's talking about the new Regan potentially.
Oh, no, Regan.
Is this because there's not a Morgan, is there? Yeah.
Regan. So on that same sort of ropey sole as the Regan, is this what you grabbed? The Regan and the black. In fact, we only have 2 pairs left ourselves in the black. So she's been a hot seller already. I mean, the season's got underway to a cracking start. Thank you, ladies. It's so encouraging.
Yeah.
And by jingos, our retailers need this at the moment. It's been a funny old time out there. And then that's the lovely white in it. So, of course, what we're doing with this style is there are no joins over this part of the shoe here. And when you have no joins there, if you do have bunions or problematic feet, it's really lovely on. Again, you've got your elastic either side, so you're getting that nice grip onto the arch of your foot, so they should stay on nice and firmly for you. So who do we have? CJ from Bex out the other day, and she got a pair of those. Amazing on her.
Malia says love Cush's dress.
Oh, thank you. Now, the girls were actually, Ella nearly took a wager on this. She said, I bet someone asked about your dress. Thank you for asking. I actually bought it about a year ago, and sometimes I buy garments from overseas online and things, and they sit up in my design sample room. And this garment has been sitting up there for over a year, and I took it home the other day because the girls are like, you need to have a bit of a clean out upstairs. And I'm like, yeah, I think I might wear this dress. So yeah, I actually think it's from COS, C-O-S. I didn't buy it from the New Zealand store, I got it from, I think, their Italian store. Yeah, and it's actually, I don't know if you can hear this, I'm just going to go like this. I don't know if you can hear it, but it rustles like almost like a raincoat material. Yeah, I think you can notice that.
Sharon says, I love my Chosen white perf slip-ons. Is there any other shoes similar?
Chosen white perf slip-ons. Oh.
I guess the ones we showed could probably be a good substitute.
They could be. We'll show you what we are talking about. Gosh, it's noisy again, ladies.
Will we be able to get over? I have a feeling it's...
Chosen's on this size though, isn't it? The cut-out version.
Yes.
Yeah, so Chosen is on this sole unit here. And it's a slip-on, so it's got their gussets either side, and it's just a simple slip-on. So I guess the equivalent this year, excuse me ladies, is the Bay Pearl Gem. This is the tortoiseshell gem, so it's still that slip-on, so it's got like a little elastic gusset inside underneath the tongue, you slip down into it. And there's also the new, and then there's the new like little, the little studs here that have got like stained glass inside them with like a slightly scratched look on the surface, so they look slightly antiqued. Really, really pretty colourways, quite sophisticated and stylish. But that is on the same sole unit as the style Chosen that you were talking about. Am I talking about the right one?
Yeah.
But you've seen all the new sneakers, Tessa. So I have to tell you about this, ladies. Now this sneaker may not look much off, and you might be thinking, oh, it's very plain. I can show you like a little, a slightly coloured up version of it there, so you can see the eyelet details and stitching. But every single lady that has come into our HQ and put this on their feet have walked out in it.
Yeah.
And I cannot explain the comfort, I cannot describe and explain how comfortable the sneaker is actually on your real life foot. So, if you look up style Tessa, T-E-S-S-A, and have a look at the retailers that are in your area, I would encourage you to pop into your local retailer and try the style. What I'm liking about it is it's slightly heavier looking, but it's not that heavy, chunky look of the Kelsey that we've had. But yeah, honestly, once you get it on your feet, you won't want to take it off, and that's honestly every single lady that's tried it has gone, and we've given her, oh, try this, try that, and she comes back to us every time. So again, it's selling very well, so don't up around. Pop into your local retailer for that. Oh, I can see colour here. The lemon, I can see the Sussex and the lilac there. I can see the mint up here. Oh, I love the colours of spring. A little bit of spotties, a little bit of multi down here. That there is your style Sussex again. It's got that lovely sneaky mesh going into spring. And then we've got the all pink version there as well, which is gorgeous. That's just been delivered as well as just the plain white. Oh, so good, so good, so good. Right, have you got any other questions? It's so noisy in here.
I know.
I don't even know whether the ladies can hear me. Can
No.
the ladies hear me okay?
Hopefully. What else?
Okay, so I think if we've got no more questions, then maybe we just sign off for the day. Did anyone else come into here?
No, that's all for now.
Alright ladies, have a fabulous day. Please stay warm and please try and stay dry. We look forward to trying to catch up with you tomorrow or Wednesday again.
Bye.